Hey guys, I'm JanetOnOccasion, and today we're continuing on with our Karl Franz campaign. The Empire rework, it's so good. I love it. Right, so one thing I do need to do is see if Stirland is kind of up for trading yet. They're not. They're still being a bit crap. Still being a bit crap. Although it is trending upwards, which is nice. So hopefully soon they'll be cool with me. Nordland really like me now, so it looks like we will be able to get that quest done. Oh, come on. Come on, man. Non-aggression pact for a bit of money. How about I give you a bit of money and you trade with me? Alright. Let's pay him, okay? Let's pay him a bit. I've got a fair bit of money. Let's give him 600. Let's give him 600.
Not likely.
Alright, let's get the non-aggression pact. And then we'll do this separately. With a bit of coin thrown in. Alright, 600. No, I've been demanding money. No. Pay. Alright, 900.
I will not obey.
We'll get it eventually, guys. We've got the non-aggression pact. Okay, that should put them, you know, in a nicer mood in coming turns. So we'll get to it, guys. We'll get to it. Okay, cool. So let's end the turn and we'll attack this fort, which would be absolutely awesome. Let's do it. Okay, cool. Brilliant! We have our first event! Finally! Finally! An ungentlemanly agreement. So this involves Ulrich Hauptanderson, which of course is the Elector Count of Stirland. So, you have recently become privy to a huge financial debt that exists between two imperial states. Elector Count Ulrich Hauptanderson of Stirland had illicitly secured a large loan of unaccounted gold, secretly withdrawn from the state treasury of Reikland. Though there was a gentleman's agreement to pay back the loan over a reasonable timeline, Reikland has now decided to call in the entire debt without warning or reason, demanding to be paid back in full immediately. The two states have asked you to secretly help arbitrate this dispute without bringing it to the attention of the other electors. What action will you take? So this is actually brilliant. I love this because this is thematic, actually, that it's Stirland borrowing money because they are broke. Okay, Stirland is famously poor. It's why they're regiment out a crossbowman and not a tank. You know, it's they're a really, really quite impoverished state. So it makes sense they do that. But also, they have a gentleman's agreement, and if our Elector Count can't trust one another to uphold agreements, then that won't do. So I am going to side with Stirland. Okay, that, and they actually like me a bit less than Reikland. So it'll even it out a bit. So I'm cool with that. I don't want to upset Stirland anymore, because if any other events start making this go down, it's going to be forever for me to cheer them up and get them on side. So I'm going to side with Stirland, because we can't have people trying to bankrupt each other. That's not okay. So a gentleman's agreement between Elector Counts has validity, and the debt will be paid in reasonable time. For we are not, you know, we're noblemen, not some rabble. So, looks like they did recruit some people, which I'm not that happy about, but we have a much better army now. So it should be good. So we're going to upgrade Ubersreich. And let's attack. Alright.
No peace, just war.
So, Helmguard. As you can see, they start with a ton of crossbowmen to help defend. They have a mortar, and they even have some greatswords, which is kind of crazy. Start with greatswords. I really love the fort settlements, actually. They've got brilliant garrisons when you level them up. They're really good. They've been really clearly thought about, because there's like a good split that takes advantage of the terrain of the fort, which we're about to see. Brilliant. Okay, so here it is. Check this out. How cool is this? So this is what Helmguard should be. You know, this is what it always should have been. Because Helmguard has always just been a bastion in a valley. That's what it's been. You know, it's always supposed to be a defensive structure like this, not just some city. So it should be like a Phoenix Gate or whatever, you know. It should be like one of those. So I love it. I think this is brilliant. And as you can see, the defenses are amazing because you can actually put cannons up here. That's right. It's a proper fort. You can use artillery, so you can use the strength of the Empire. There's this choke point here, or you can go up these narrow passages around the back. But again, there's more stuff that could be positioned on these walls, you know, even up here as well. I mean, look at this. You could have people set up here, block this off, You know, once this is starting to weaken, you can have these guys pull back, have another line come in here. There's all these awesome defensive fallbacks you've got. It's really cool. It's really nice. I love it. Also, the ranges have been set out pretty well. Though if you have a mortar here, it can like properly reach sort of out here, which is nice. So there's just overlapping fire, which is great. So you can put like handgunners here, cannons here, and then just a bunch of infantry on the walls to hold it. It's really cool. It is really cool. I absolutely love it. I absolutely adore this new map. So, right, you lot. I'm actually going to attack one side. I'm going to strong arm one side. So hopefully I won't be in the mortar firing line. I reckon the mortar will be up there. That's where I expect it to be. And I've got my free company that are also going to try and get on top of the walls. And then all these ranged units. These are the only ones I really trust to deal with sort of anything on the walls. My handgunners are going to try and stay farther back. Because, yeah, direct line of sight with the guns is so hard to get any damage onto anything on the walls with that direct line of sight. I will probably have the Rights Guard try and smash down the gatehouse at some point. It'll take a long time, but I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. So, you guys, I don't actually need to hard group you, I'm just telling you to attack. What is nice though, Emperor Karl Franz on foot will be able to climb up there, which I'm a big fan of. The free company, I can actually put back a bit. I don't need them in just yet. So, you guys, oh, I missed one. Oh, there's one there too. Okay. Let's get all you guys then, in a nice group. So, that's cool, and yeah, that'll do, I think. That'll do. So, let's get stuck in. Because, yeah, this is going to be iffy. This is going to be iffy. Because, yeah, plenty of crossbows coming in, which I do not like. And, oh, okay. The captain's up there. In that case. Yeah, you climb up there. Instead. Yeah, you climb up there. And you climb up... Oh, there? Is that free? Yep, yeah, it looks like I timed that right. Okay, good. So yeah, you go up there instead. And you lot, shoot whatever you like at this point. Shoot anything. I really don't mind. I will want to go for those great swords pretty soon, but for now, let's just try and whittle down what we can. In fact, these guys are facing the wrong way. I might just shoot these swordsmen, whittle them down a bit. So let's move forwards, try and get into there. My halberds are taking some damage. A lot of units are taking quite a bit of damage, but it looks like I'm free to attack there now, which is nice. Free company can start moving up a bit. Only a little bit. Don't want him too much. And, alright, Karl's up. Okay, you guys start charging in. I was hoping to get rid of that Empire captain nice and early. It does look like he might be coming for us, but I'm going to hold off with the Rune Fang for now. So, getting some good damage to these guys. Obviously, my swordsmen are dealing with the crossbowmen very, very well. And I don't want to go for the great swords just yet. Now I can start going for these spearmen with shields, because I can shoot them in the back too. And I don't think the tower will block too many of the shots. Being focused over there, we'll see. Mortars start to fire. See, the mortar is hanging back, and it can reach the walls, which is awesome. And yeah, Rights Guard's going for the gates, which is very nice. And, alright, can you get in there? That's what I want to know. Can you get to him? Alright, you just buff everyone now, because I need all these guys to start getting some work done. So we'll see. It looks like the spearmen are struggling. They're holding back for now. And, yeah, you lot get into there. Right, so what do we want to fire at now? Ideally, these archers, but a bit of a pain to shoot at. So, let's go to sit and wait for a minute. Or, we could rearrange them over here and see if we can't hit those great swords when they start coming in for us. Okay, it's crossbow, we're not going to be suffering. Alright, come on, boys. Keep getting in there. Yeah, I really wanted to get rid of this guy. He just keeps running from Franz. I'm not surprised. I would do the same, honestly. I would definitely do the same. Alright, let's get these guys up as well. And there we go. And yeah, great sword still just kind of loitering right now. Alright, you go for them. He's still on the move. Alright, come on, boys. You can do it. So, Franz, 18 kills, not that many. I like his description. For the Empire, for SIGMAR, for glory. Although I feel like SIGMAR should take precedence over glory. That's just me nitpicking again. You know? Alright, great swords are on their way. So, I know not a lot of armor piercing, but not a lot of missile resist for greatswords, so it will add up. So let's see if we can't shoot at them a little bit. It would be good to start whittling them down. And yeah, looks like we get some good shots in. They are bobbing and weaving a bit, but I'm happy for them to take some damage. Even if it's not a lot. You know, some is perfect for me, honestly. That's all I could ever ask for. You guys are struggling to stay on them, aren't you? Yeah, you really are. Okay, never mind. Let's just line you guys up and leave you to it. Oh, those mortars. Those mortars are doing some work. Okay, we're getting through the gatehouse. It's taking a while. But, such is life. Right, come on. Get Siegfried Altdorf there. We need to deal with him, please. And you guys... Whoops. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I got there. Good. And guard mode, when you go up there. It looks like they might be climbing up here now, though, which is a shame. I was hoping to set up so I could start shooting down into them. That would be lovely. Okay, see if I can't go for these greatswords again. Because I want these guys to be taking damage. Really badly. Because they will do some good work if they can get up here. So, how's Franz doing against this chap? Oh, well, I clicked on him. He's shouting, "I will not stand idle," despite the fact he's not attacking the thing I told him to attack. Come on, boys. Come on. Alright, you guys keep chasing those archers down. It's nice for the archers to climb up here, actually. And, yeah, I guess you're fighting those spears then. It's all good. Ah, and yeah, here's the great swords, and very cleverly, they've climbed up where the fort tower is. Sneaky. Very sneaky. And, oh, we lost a unit of spears. It's not the end of the world. So yeah, Ludendorff here, sorry, Altdorf here is getting absolutely slaughtered, which is great for me. Completely slaughtered. Okay, good. And yeah, the great swords, they are taking significant damage from all this archer fire. Still pretty heavy unit count, though. Still pretty heavy unit count. But that's okay. Alright, you guys, go for the Archlector. And you guys, I actually just want you to line up on top here and shoot down at whatever you like. They're breaking, and oh look, I finally made it into the walls. Just in time for army losses to hit, probably. Come on, boys. And yeah, I love these little camps as well. See, the tents are getting just splattered. Getting crushed. People are running around. Alright, go get this Archlector, okay? Come on, Karl Franz, he's the Emperor, okay? He is essentially Sigmar's, like, Sigmar's speaker on Earth, right? And we've got some silly Archlector thinking that that's not the case. And that will not do. That will not do one bit. Okay, try and get him, please. And there's the army losses. Just in time for our Reichsguard to get 5 kills. Nice one. That's great. Thanks, Reichsguard. Thanks for getting in on time. Still. Decisive victory, so I can't complain. And, just one last look at the map. It's gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. I love it. And just even this, the fact there's this landslide here, you know, just adds so much storytelling. But sadly, this is the exact same map on all forts, which is a bit of a pity, because the idea that there's a landslide that happened to every single fort, it almost feels like the architect was trying to make that happen as some kind of aesthetic choice, which seems unusual. But anyway, it is what it is. Okay, that went well. You know, that went well. It'll do. We wiped them out. We have a fort now. We have an opal amulet, which is actually pretty great. Nice little ward save there, which is nice. So I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. So, obviously, we're going to take Helmguard. It's very important to have a fort here. And what is nice is... I don't know if you guys remembered in the previous patch, but Helmguard tended to get attacked quite a lot from stuff back here. It was never Bretonnia, it was always those ruddy orcs that are hanging out in Massive Orcal, or even Kazrak would turn up out of the blue. So it's really nice that Helmguard is actually a proper fort now. It feels like an awesome place to have a load of battles. When I was doing a test campaign, I had to fight people off like 2 or 3 times, and I only played the first like 50 turns, just mucking about. So, yeah, it sees a lot of action, which I think is really cool. I like that a lot. So, province secured. So, with the province secured, let's just go straight in with growth, because nothing else really matters. And hopefully we can start leveling this up nicely. But yeah, you can see you get some pretty good garrison. So that was a level 1. But at level 2, or like tier 2 I suppose, you get 2 Empire Knights, as well as some Halberdiers as well. So even just 1 level into it, suddenly you get a lot more utility. Then the next one, you get a Great Cannon, 2 Mortars, 2 Great Swords in there as well. Put up further, you know, some of the crossbowmen become handguns, and you get 2 Hellstorm rocket batteries instead of mortars. And further up, right at the top, you get a Great Cannon, a Hellblaster volley gun, 2 Hellstorm rocket batteries, 2 Rights Guard, an Empire Captain, 5 Great Swords, 3 Halberdiers, and 5 handguns. That is an unbelievable army to defend with. That is so good. So I love it. I really hope we do get to, you know, level 5, an impregnable fort, and we get attacked a loads of times, because I want to fight that. I really want to have a battle with that in mind. I think it'd be amazing. Also, more campaign movement range. Hell yeah. Love it. Right, so, Mr. Franz, Mr. Emperor. Let's go more campaign movement range. Sod it. Let's just go all in with that. Let's get around quickly. So yeah, this all worked out great. Right, what is next for our empire? Let's see if these guys will trade now. Let's see if they'll do it. Not yet. Okay. How about Sterling? Will you trade yet?
It is good to see fellow sons of the Empire.
Probably. Good. All right. Demand payment.
Yes.
Good. Good. Okay, I like that. Marienburg still want to trade with, because I'm gonna want to declare war on them, because I want to get our provinces back. Okay. If the Empire is gonna fight off what's to come, we need to reunify, and that means taking back Marienburg and more forts. And more forts. Yeah. Cool. Alright. Let's enter.
Your prestige grows, my lord. News of your conquests spreads far and wide. Your developing power is noted by even the most distant of kings and bestial lords.
Alright, no one likes to suck up, okay? Be gone, old man. So, yeah, we did it. We did the Razor's Attack 2 different settlements, which is kind of novel, because the point of this was basically to get a province under our control. But now, you're going to get Helmguard on the way, right? So that's usually you've taken the Reikland back. So I think it's kind of funny that that's slightly out of kilter. It would be nice if they put that to 3, so it would coincide with getting rid of the people that were fracturing the nation, you know, the secessionists. So that is one little tiny thing that I would have seen, would have been, you know, I'd like to have seen that changed, I think. But anyway, technology research. So we got the tithe rebate, so more public order and growth. Brilliant. Always fantastic. And another chapter objective issued. So, occupy, loot, raise, or sack 6 different settlements. Even the worst emperors in history, and shamefully, there have been many, could claim to have more than one province under their rule. To truly bring the empire back to greatness, the throne must exert its power to provinces further afield. Yep. Yep, I agree. But for now, wow, we can reach with 1%. I'm so glad I got Route Marcher. That's hilarious. Wow. Normally you gotta wait an extra turn before you can get there. So that's pretty great. So do I fight this one? I don't really need to, so I'm not gonna bother. We'll just auto-resolve. Wow, we lost unit spearmen. Nice one, spearmen. You guys rock. But we got the province, and secessionists are gone. Oh, and extra recruit rank for infantry units. So those spearmen don't even really matter. Potion strength also pretty nice for Karl Franz there. He's going to hit like an absolute truck. So that's a pretty nice thing to get early. So now I might finish Emperor's Finest just so I can get the max stats. That just makes our state troops so much better. And that's always a good thing. That is always a good thing when your cheap units perform well. Right, so now Grunberg. I think I might start building my guardhouses about the place, just to be safe. Oh, livestock pens would be good to get as well. So yeah, let's get that secure. Let's get the pottery maker. I'm not going to upgrade that yet. I'm not going to bother upgrading it just yet, because I might be getting rid of it, depending on what we end up doing. But that's fine for now. Uber's right really needs to get upgraded so I can upgrade this, because We really need access to better infantry. For now, though, I might get a couple of pistoliers. That gives a lot of utility. So let's do that. Couple of pistoliers. And our income's still pretty good. I want to make sure we have like a fair bit of money in the treasury at all times. Because in this campaign, it is suddenly important. And hopefully we'll see why in this episode, because there's some great little events that happen, which are just wonderful. I absolutely love them. So I can't wait to show them off. It's probably my favourite like additional mechanic, which I'm not going to spoil. So, additional tradable resources produced is kind of nice. Extra speed for infantry is fine. Extra 15 armor for all of them is actually pretty great. And the extra 4 melee defense. So I might start working my way through them. Although, I mean, there are some pretty great other things. Just 10% income from settlements is significant. But, yeah, we'll do that for now. We'll do that. I think just the extra armor is just pretty great across the board. So, commandment. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, so let's do growth again. Let's do that. And extra income from trade, faction-wide, is always nice. Because we're actually getting a fair bit from trade, which I kind of like. So, moving on. Okay, good stuff. So, Isleheart is... it's their turn for an upgrade, which is nice. And now... although our replenishment hasn't gone up completely, I see no need to delay this. So I'm going to teleport over here and fight them, because I can. We will need to make room for the battle wizard, of course. Probably get rid of a unit swordsman, maybe? Probably. Yeah, I'll get rid of unit swordsman. Cool. So we'll teleport here. It's going to cost 500, which is a bargain, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. So once again, to add to the fluff, those that would break away from the rule of the Emperor are nothing but tenacious. They have sent a request for assistance to their allies in the north, and this appeal has been answered with covert detachments of men. Our spies have revealed the massing of a military force in the Bloodpine Woods. Take the fight to them before they can grow into an army. Yeah, teleport. I hit the tick, didn't I? My bad. Here we go. So, yeah, this should be super easy, so, you know, there's no need to replenish everything. And, ooh, actually, I want to see if I can't get any free artillery, so you guys get out of here. And now let's see if we can do it, because that'd be wild. Because, yeah, there is a chance to get artillery pieces when you take an army. So, actually, should I get rid of another unit just to see if I think I will. I think I will. Like, this is such an easy fight. So, I mean, I hate to get rid of, like, all of my archers, but if I could get mortars instead, I'll take mortars instead. If I get a Hellstorm rocket battery instead, I'll take a Hellstorm rocket battery instead. So it is. The Empire must fight against its own kind for survival within the bounds of the Empire itself. We must be wary, for there are more than traitors lurking in Bloodpine Woods.
Come, men. It seems Todbringer sends his midden wolves across the Reich to test our mettle. He seems to think that since my father's death, Reikland is weak, and we cower under our beds waiting for these Ulrich worshippers to save us from our woes. I say we Reiklanders are more than capable of defending ourselves. I say we show Todbringer's mongrels that Reiklander blood flows through our veins. We face the trespassers deep in the blood pines. Keep your wits, lads, for there is more than Ulrich's dogs in there. My father had to send the Reichsguard in to purge these woods of forest goblin filth more than once during his reign. Yet that is not what we face today. No! Today we send the Elector Count of Middenland a message that it is the House of Franz that protects the borders of Reikland!
Okay, so this should be pretty straightforward. Alright, Reichsguard at the back. Thank you. Good stuff. You guys, I'm going to put you on melee mode, because you'll be charging right into the artillery for me. And you lot, let's line you up. And also, I just realised this is slightly different. Is it not? Hang on. Yeah, I swear usually the ambush is over here. Did it get moved along here? That seems super weird. Huh. Yeah, I swear it's usually here, rather than here. How unusual. Okay, yeah, they might have changed that. I don't know. That was how it was in the patch that I just was playing on my test campaign, so... although there has been a patch since I did that little test campaign, so, you know. We'll see how it's changed. No, group. Attaboy. Cool. Okay, so... Charge, boys. Charge. No, you can attack this lot. Thanks. Not the spears. No, are you supposed to be shooting? That was the intention, anyway. Okay. Never mind. No pistoliers. No pistoliers. Okay, it's all good. Kind of want to get in there now, actually. Crossbow, probably the worst unit to be fighting these guys. That's fine. Alright, cool. Yeah, they're all dealt with. Alright, sorted. And you go crush him. And, yep, you can hit that now. And, okay, it's closing in, so, come on, Karl. Okay, so you do the Opal Amulet and the Potion of Strength. So you can start wailing on him. Brilliant. Alright, that should about do it. So you guys line up over here. And you guys all line up over here. You guys move over here. Can turn you off that mode. Where's my rights guard? Here they are. You guys can go over there. Good. And Karl, you having fun? Have fun there, buddy? Just crushing this guy. Still not shattered, huh? Wow. There we go. There we go. Cool. Good stuff. Alright. Moving in. And, oh, some of them did come back. Didn't even realise. My bad. Probably should have made sure they were all shattered. I know, guys, I'm kind of rushing through this. It's a very straightforward battle. Okay, good. And let's try that again, shall we? So you guys line up. You guys line up. And you lot. Yeah, got rid of them. There we go. Good. You know what? You go chase them down now. Cool. And alright, here they come. Here they come. Pistoliers, spearmen, swordsmen, spearmen, and Hans von Zanger. Zanger, huh? Hello, Mr. Zanger. And they're not going yet, are they? Soon. Yeah, come on, boys. Get in a line. Okay, you guys line up. Poor guys. Trying to run away. Ugh, really? More people behind me. Okay, there we go. Start shooting them, yeah? Okay, start shooting at them as well. And, yeah, you can start shooting them if you like. Just, you know, just a thought. Okay, good. You guys, join the line again. Thank you. And pistolier fight. Good. Okay, cool. Start to kill some of them. Yeah, there we go. Dropping like flies now. They've been quite clever though, trying to shoot my halberdiers. Alright, you guys keep chasing. It's great, they can fire while chasing, so it's, you know, they'll just keep getting whittled down. If they do turn, then they're just going to take more volleys and a charge. If they let up at all. So we've got Reikland Runefang back, which is nice. So now, let's just charge straight in, shall we? Cool. And you specifically go for Hans von Zanger. Okay. He's getting a bit shot too, which is nice. Okay, let's give everyone those attack bonuses. Good. They're shooting other people as they run. They don't know what they're doing. Okay. Yeah, he's nearly broken. Okay. Karl has barely been touched. Sorted. Yep, you guys get a nice surround on them. And immediately leadership plummets. There's army losses. So there we go. Bloodpine Wood, safe once more. I mean, there's probably still a bunch of goblins in there. They're relentless, little goblins. Bloody goblins. Okay, that's a victory. Let's end the battle. Okay, so... not sure we got any artillery pieces out of it. Did we? Gonna get any artillery pieces? Oh, we didn't. That's really sad. That's a real shame. I love it when we nab one. Just getting these from these quest battle, it's the best thing to get early. But it is a dice roll. But I'm still sad. Still sad about that. Any of these would have been really, really handy. But it is what it is. But yeah, we only lost 76 men. So that's why I get a bit complacent in this quest battle. It really is super easy. We can pretty much do this quest battle without starting army, you know. The only things that would be dangerous, the artillery pieces, but they never get a shot off because you just go for them first. So yeah, fun thematic, fun thematic quest battle though. I like it. So let's go to replenishment. That way we'll be more healthy than when we started the fight, and we can get a move on fighting our next enemies. So we did it. We did the thing. And, ooh, we got a light wizard out of it. That's kind of cool. Pretty happy about that. So, Sword of Striking. Fine. Right, so, you need to get over here. Will you be able to get there in a turn? Probably not. Oh, yeah, maybe. Looks like it. Cool. Okay, I'm not going to bother building anything there. And now, let's go with... I don't know, what do I want to level up now? I don't want to bother getting any mounts until Deathclaw, honestly. I don't think I'm going to bother, because it's only level 16, and I kind of like that he can run up walls and fight people on the battlements. I find that super useful. So I think I might just leave him on foot for now. No real need to give him a mount. Now, let's have a look. I mean, Honest Steel would be nice, but we don't have the Great Swords or Demigryphs yet. Ward saves for steam tanks and war wagons as well, which is kind of cool. That's a point. What building chain is it for war wagons? Oh, it's the gunsmith. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, just the same as the artillery pieces get just the war wagons. So yeah, fair enough. I really like the war wagons though. I think they're a fun unit. It'd be nice to have a few kicking about. We'll be able to get them soon. Because, yeah, I will definitely be getting a gunsmith in Altdorf at some point. So, although I've got to say, just the standard war wagon, I mean, it is kind of good, actually. As I'm wondering if, like, tier 3 is really where it should be, but actually, I guess it should be. Because it's a lot of armor piercing. It's pretty powerful. So, yeah, let's go with hard to hit. We'll start leveling up Karl Franz, making him a bit fightier. I think that would be nice. And, yeah, look at that. Beast Slayer instead of Reikland Runefang. So, they've changed it, which I really like. Oh, and actually unlocks us the Drakvold Runefang. That's clever. That's very clever. I really like that, because the Drakvold is another province that doesn't exist anymore. So that Runefang is sort of up for grabs. It's not associated with any other players currently. So it's kind of cool, actually. It's a nice change. I'm very impressed. I really like that. Because, yeah, the Drakvold essentially is... yeah, that would be this province. The Misty Hills would be basically like the Drakvold province. So, yeah, makes a lot of sense. So, right, let's have a look. Actually, that's a point. Hang on, is that... No, it doesn't count as a province that you can get for the sake of, you know, stuff. So it's just sort of there, doing its thing, in the middle of here somewhere. So yeah, that's fine. I'm cool with that. Right, so let's... I think we need to start poking at Marienburg in a minute. But yeah, they're much more powerful than they used to be, but usually Bretonia's at war with them anyway, so it's, it all works out pretty well. Okay, is there anything we need to do? Yeah, Nordland still doesn't have the trade agreement with us. Oh, come on, Nordland. I know it's a mission, but... Do you have to be this stubborn? Absolutely not. Then stop being so stubborn. Alright, cool. So yeah, I'll leave Altdorf as is for now. How long before we get more? Okay, I can't hover over that and see population growth. That's crazy. That scroll is too big. It does too many things. So, we'll have 1 point soon. So yeah, growth is pretty high. It's pretty damn high right now. So it should be okay. Should be able to level it up fairly fast. Okay, Beastman got wiped out apparently. A stranger comes. A cloaked stranger from the mist-shrouded land of Albion approaches with a request. He is of sinister aspect, but assures you that his intentions are good. I kind of wish they didn't tell you that it would cause chaos corruption. I think that'd be really fun if it left that a bit of a mystery. But still, like, yeah, it does, and I don't need the money, so I'm gonna go with Safeguard. So sorry, mate. Yeah, so Albion is also a thing now, by the way. Albion has, I think, 1 settlement there, 1 like here, and 1 up here. So it's got settlements now, which is awesome. Nakai starts up here in Mortal Empires, which I'm sure you guys have seen by now. But yeah, it's kind of cool. Anyway, so it's sort of awesome actually, because it means that as the Empire, you've now got greenskins nearby in 2 places, and down here that often come up and fight you there. So plenty of greenskins to fight. There's more stuff to fight against Marienburg, which is inevitable, but it gives you more battles to do until they're wiped out. So, I mean, it kind of delays civil wars for no reason. And, yeah, obviously there's Norska on the coast now. There's Wood Elves as well. So there's plenty of other stuff nearby. And there's that other mechanic that I haven't yet told you about, because we haven't seen it yet, and I don't want to spoil it. I really want that in. I really want that in. Okay, do I want to go with... I'm going to go with the guardhouse for Ubersreich. I want to make sure it's well defended. Okay, so, summoning elect counts. That's kind of my jam. Right. Oh, they got Outriders. God, that sucks. Although, actually, I could chase them down with Pistoliers and they'll just turn away to run. And I can just keep chasing them and shoot them in the back. So, my Pistoliers will actually beat their Outriders quite happily. Which is hilarious. So, what we want to do, though, is probably get another couple of archers to help whittle down spearmen and the like. Or I could just go all in with swordsmen, actually, and just try and kill them all in melee. Yeah, because with the attack buffs with, you know, the Reikland Runefang, we can just win a big chunk of the battle nice and quickly. And, yeah, we've got enough cavalry to sort of chase things about and cause problems in the back line. So I think this is probably the way to go. So we'll do that, and I'll declare war on them. Or, should I just declare war on them now, because we can probably defeat this army quite happily regardless. Let's declare war on them now, screw it. Because I kind of want them to come for me, so I can then lay siege to them. Nice and quickly. And attack straight away. So yeah, come get me, mate. Come and get me. Lovely stuff, right. Settlement upgrade available. Oh, good. This is good. This is good news. Because yeah, that lower tier is not quite enough to fight off a, like a green skin army coming up out of nowhere. So, getting that upgraded quickly as possible, very, very nice. Hey Heinrich, non-aggression pact. No, I'm not making any deals with these guys. I'm sticking to my guns, okay? Karl does not make deals with the undead. Even though it'd probably benefit me as a player. I'm not doing it. Okay, now this should be exciting. Oh my. 2 armies, huh? It's a lot of army. It's a lot of army. A lot of archers. A lot of army, a lot of archers. Normally, I'd just be like, hell yeah, let's go for it. But in this case, I think I might retreat, so I don't have to fight the guy in forced march as well. So I can just take out 1. So, retreat. I never do this. Alright, you going to keep coming, Emil? Come on, buddy. So yeah, they're going forced march. Can't get any closer. Yeah, you can't get close enough. Oh, and now... Nope, Emil von Corden's gone to forced march. Oh, now they've redistributed across... That's very annoying. That's actually quite frustrating. I thought they'd just go crazy trying to chase me, but... I think Karl retreated a bit too far away. Which is a shame. Because, yeah, getting one of those armies would have been very, very handy. Because now if we get closer, we're going to be attacked by both again. And it's going to keep doing that. Which is a problem. Which is definitely a problem. But for all I know, King Lewin will just turn up out of the blue and start causing problems. So, That can happen. In fact, you are at war with Bretonia, right? Yes, yes, they are at war with Bretonia. As always, the Grand Theogenist would not dare declare me anything. Except awesome. Oh, come on, Nordland. Come on, why you gotta do me like that? How about if I give you... that?
Never!
Never? That's not often. Let's go with Imperial Machinations and Nordland. Come on. Come on, mate. Let's be friends. Okay? Let's be friends.
Welcome, my countrymen. A fool's action.
What a little sod. Oh, I might be able to trade with Paravan, though.
SIGMAR's sons. Do you come looking?
Ah, good. More trade. So that's nice. That's nice. How much are you getting from trade these days? 854. Not too bad. Not too bad. Could certainly be worse. Right, what we could do... It's only 45% chance... 70% chance to ambush. This might... This might make them want to attack me. I mean, ideally I would like to recruit some units. Oh, I can in... Okay, yeah, I can in ambush stance. That's kind of awesome. Okay. Let's do that then. And summon the Elector Counts. That's quite right. No, you can't be in ambush stance. You have to be in... That's what I thought. Never mind. We'll just do that. If he wants to come for me, great. Otherwise, whatever. Because we got the garrison of Isleheart helping us out. That would swing it. It's not much, but I think that would swing it. So that's okay. Cool. Next turn. Okay, Marienburg's doing something. I can't entirely tell what. Just swapping his troops about a bit. Alright then. Oh, hello. Elector Greed. So there are still some events like this that were in before. You know, the rework. So there is stuff to do with Elector Counts that are just like these old events. But I'm honestly glad. I don't think all of it had to be changed. It just still adds a lot more variety, which having a bunch of events coming up. I love having to make these little choices. It's good for the sort of role player in me, and also I'm sure a lot of people love those little min-maxing bonuses as they can. So anyway, while the Emperor's armies march forth, our nobles barter with each other, claiming great swathes of land for themselves. Should the common man, the brave soldier, not have a farmstead on which to retire? Yeah, they should. They absolutely should. You know, screw you guys, okay? Just no. No. You know. Oh, hello. Alright, it's already on +1, so that's something. There are a few better ways to attain a political standing than getting the common man on your side. One possible way of doing this is a grand tour of the states, in which you schedule a cavalcade to travel from capital to capital, where you will address the masses on any and all matters that might concern them. Needless to say, organising such a tour would involve calling in a lot of favours and pulling a lot of strings to achieve. I don't think Karl Franz would bother with this nonsense, okay? I don't think he would. And also, I'm already on +1, so I'm already getting the bonuses from having authority, and I don't want to waste all my prestige, because I might need that in a minute. I might need that on something more important, so I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it, but I think... I mean, Karl Franz doesn't like the whole politicking and revelry and nonsense like that. He's a very practical man. He knows that he's better out in the battlefield, you know, destroying the Emperor's enemies, than he is, like, just rubbing shoulders with people and whatever. He's not that sort of Emperor. So, yeah, I think he'd think that'd be a waste of time when there's far more important things he needs to do, like hit stuff with hammers. So I'm going to do nothing. I'm going to do nothing. Altdorf gets an upgrade. Lovely. Isleheart gets an upgrade, which, yeah, I'm going to go with the guardhouse. And let's bolster that farm as well to get growth nice and high. And when we get growth like super high, I can just get rid of the farm and put something else in Isleheart, which is nice, you know, once we've got everything upgraded. But it's still a race to get stuff upgraded, and annoyingly we're getting kind of broke. We are running out of cash, which I do not like one bit. 45%. Yeah. I want to get a nice higher chance to ambush, but there's just no ambush spot around here. So let's just move up. Try and line of sight. So okay, he is still hanging out in here. I would probably attack this, you know. I would probably attack that. In fact, I can reach it. Ooh, is that too risky? If Emil von Corden then attacks me, I will have the fort to defend myself. So I'll be able to defend it a lot better than him. Although, this garrison is going to be... Ooh, and it's a level 2 garrison. Oh, yeah, that might be a bit too much. That might be a bit too much. I could win it, but I don't think I'd then be able to fight off Emil von Corden straight away. So I need to get rid of an army. One way or another. What I could do is run off to Gorsel, but I'm just opening myself up for attack if I do that. So, yeah, do I just want to sit in ambush? I could just sit over here in ambush. You never know. They might fall for it. They might fall for it. But right now, I'm still leveling up my places, and there's going to be more events happening, which is nice. And, oh, I'm pretty sure this is on 3 at the start of the campaign, wasn't it? So fealty is going up randomly for some of the others, which is nice. Still on 7 for Talabheim, but yeah, it's looking okay. Yeah, fealty's fairly good across the board, except in Wissenland, which is actually pretty bad. That's the thing. Their sort of diplomatic relations with you, it's very different. It's very different. How I kind of, my headcanon for it is that those sort of diplomatic options are pretty much what the public thinks of you, and this is very much what does the Elector Count specifically think of you. I think he'd do what his people demand of him, but if it came down to it, he'd declare war on us if he thought that we were doing something wrong. You know, if fealty went to 0, I think he would get the public against us. So that's kind of how I think about it, how those are two sort of separate mechanics, when in theme, they do kind of sit at odds with each other, if you know what I mean. So anyway, yeah, let's end the turn and see what happens. Alright. Oh, hello here. Yes, this is a thing. Right. Okay, there's a few different bits and bobs to do here. So, another thing involving Stirland. Ruddy Stirland. So, the rival states of Stirland and Midland have been unable to reconcile their differences, and tensions have bubbled over into full-blown war. Elector Count Albrecht Haupt Anderson of Stirland has declared war on Midland. What action will you take? So, I can side with Midland, which means war against Stirland. I can side with Stirland, which means war in Midland. I can do nothing, which means they're going to be at war with each other, and that's that. Or I can stop the war, which costs prestige. That's right, you can spend your prestige to stop bickering and things like that, which is pretty cool. You'd be like, no, you guys are not at war. And I go, you know what? I guess you kind of earned, yeah, earned the right to intervene here. Fine, we'll back off. And it'll also put up authority, because of course we're putting our authority down. We're saying, no, this is how it's done, alright? So you simmer down and fly right. So that's what we're going to do. I can't have my, you know, my electors fighting with each other. That's not okay. So I'm going to stop the war, and I get some Imperial authority, which I don't necessarily need, but it gives me, you know, one buffer in case I do end up losing any authority for some reason. So we're going to stop the war. Cool. So, our ambush just isn't doing anything. These guys don't care. They don't care to attack, which is very annoying, because I don't know how we're going to break this. One thing that is annoying as well is Grungzint just got wiped out, probably by Bretonnia. So, there is that. Oh, hello, Marienburg's undefended. Okay, I guess Marienburg went up there. They will attack with 2 armies, but we could probably defend that pretty happily. So, oh, nope. Okay, okay, that's perfect. Leonker must have wiped out. God, what's his name? You know who I mean, Emil von Corden. So that's brilliant. So we'll just take this now. This is mine now. Except I say that, it's not mine now, because we didn't get any artillery pieces from that quest battle, so we have to wait. Which means that other army will come and fight us, which I'm totally fine with, honestly. But we'll build a battering ram for now, and continue the siege.
No peace.
And yeah, they'll attack us, we can wipe them out, and take the city next turn. And once we've taken the city, sadly, it looks like Bretonnia might beat us to Gorsel, which sucks. This is the annoying thing with Bretonnia, because I don't want to fight Bretonnia, you know? I don't want to have to be at war with Leonker, but I also don't want him to get my territory. Which actually reminds me, so you can't trade territory, right? That's still not a thing that can happen, which is very sad. I really hope they add that. Even if it is just, like, restricted to your military allies or something, right? I think that'd be really cool to be able to trade territory. But they have added something which is really cool, is you can liberate territory now with the Empire rework. So, say that war I stopped. I didn't stop, right? And Stirland marched up here and took Karabberg. and then, you know, the war stopped or whatever, right? I could then attack Karaburg, defeat the Stirland army, and then I could gift it back to Middenland, because it's a Middenland province. And so you can give it back to the rightful owners, and it'll gain you fealty and stuff as well, which is awesome. Isn't that awesome? And it's like just a post-battle thing. So there's no gifting provinces, but they have made it so the Empire sort of makes sense internally, which I think is so cool. I absolutely love that. Absolutely love it. But anyway, so these guys will probably attack us. They are recruiting more. Emil Gutbub. Gutbub. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Alright, yeah, so next turn. Okay, Bretonnia on the move. They've just taken Grungzint. But it looks like they're not going for Gorsel, which is great news. Because I do really want that fort as well, but I wouldn't entirely mind if Bretonnia took it, because Bretonnia would still probably be able to block most armies coming for me, but I'm not sure. Okay, so let's see if they do it. So it looks like they're going to attack me. So hopefully next turn we can take Marienburg, and the turn after we might be able to besiege the fort, so we can take that from, you know, stop Leon Kerr from getting that. But it might be wiser to let them take the fort, and I can go take Gorsel, so that way I can at least get the province. That's the decision we're having to make here, which is a bit of a nuisance, honestly. It's a bit annoying that we're having to make that call, just because Leon Kerr is being a bit annoying, and we can't tell him to stop being at war with Emil von Corden of Marienburg. So a bit irritating, but, like, that's the fun of it. That's the fun of it. So, what we're going to do, I think, is we're going to do this next episode. I know, guys, I am such a tease. Yeah, not a lot happened this episode, I'm sad to say, but I'm showing them out pretty quickly. So, yeah, you'll be able to see this battle soon, and for the Emperor and for Sigmar, and all that lark. Yeah, type F for Sigmar, I don't know, YouTube stuff. So, guys, remember to comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good day, guys.